Hello GrunEules, it's Dee Dee here, and I am doing, right here, I am doing a walkthrough or show and tell of my favorite court cards currently. So, this is Getting Courtly. So welcome, and thanks for clicking in, and I hope this is interesting for you. Alright, I'm gonna start with the kings. I think I have all of them. Actually, my cards are a little shuffled. So this is the King of Swords. And this is from the Modern Spellcasters deck. Kings are all about authority and the ability to make decisions for me. So that guy is at large, in charge, and he certainly has the might to back up his decisions. So that's what this card is all about for me. This is the King of Swords from the Modern Spellcasters deck. Then from the Wild Unknown, this is the Father of Swords. It's a great horned owl bearing a full spectrum sword. And hello GrunEule. This is what we're all about here. So that is in there. Besides, I love the aspect with a pop of color that's multispectral, full spectrum. Just pulls me in. The next best thing I like is two-tone cards like sepia tone or blue phase or gray tone. Those two-tone cards I really love as well. So there is the Father of Swords from the Wild Unknown. And from the Fountain Tarot, this is the King of Cups. And I like that he's looking forward to what's next. And he's got a cup, sitting in a cup, in a turbulent sea. And he looks calm and composed. So that's the King of Cups. Now, I have from the Daughters of the Moon a crone, and for this deck, crones are the highest court card, and this is the goddess Hecate, and she is associated with Scorpio. And there's the doorway or the portal to the not underworld. Her crystal pointed scepter. She's got a cup sitting on the ground back there. We've got some snake movement going on. And there's the Scorpio in the water. Goddess Hecate, Daughters of the Moon. Then we have the Queens. Mothers, nurturers, what have you. This from the Fountain Tarot. This is the Queen of Coins, and can you just hear this Queen of Coins going, bitch, please? I mean, look at her. Look at her. She is just stunning with attitude. She owns everything she perceives. Lovely card. From the OG Mythic Tarot that I have had in my hands for 30 years. This is the Queen of Cups. And what I love about this card is how her dress appears to waterfall into the body of water. And it's just got all this movement, and just everything is lovely. Lovely, lovely. Queen of Cups. From the Wild Unknown, I think this is the 3rd edition that I own. Mother of Swords. Again, the sword suit in the Wild Unknown is represented by owls. So this is the Mother of Swords, and she is a lovely owl. And I love the horizontal lines as a background for all of this modeling in her feathers. And look at her eyes. Can I say winged eyeliner heaven? Alright, and from Daughters of the Moon, this is the Mother of Pentacles. This is the card representing Taurus. My mother is a Taurus. So I associate with that. This is the Great Corn Mother. And I have a necklace that I wear. I've been wearing it since maybe my 11th or 12th birthday. That is sterling silver with turquoise, and the Great Corn Mother's hands protecting an ear of corn. And so this is very strong with me. Then we have the Knights. I have a few Knights. Okay, the first Knight, can you see a theme? This is the Knight of Cups from the Tarot Familiars deck. And just look at that owl. Can you feel the change that this owl is bringing, the pathway into the light? So if kings are authority and to me, and queens are about helpful energies, knights to me are about change, taking action, and doing it with haste. And so this owl is showing you where to go. Go quickly because the light is fading, and you know, up ahead there is a change. From the Steampunk Tarot by Barbara Moore. I really like this deck. This is the Knight of Wands, and this lovely representation for me is just, this is everything. Everything. So this is the Knight of Wands. Okay, from the Modern Spellcasters Tarot, this is the Knight of Cups. And while this guy is definitely in action, what I love about this is I could totally hear this knight going, "Yeehaw!" Can you not? Maybe that's a little Wild West American kitsch for you, but hello. And from the Wild Unknown Tarot, this is the Son of Swords, and this knight representation is all about speed and action. Oh, look at that. Dive bombing with the business end heading out. Dun, dun, dun. All right, then we have pages, knaves, daughters, etc. The page suit court cards seem to have different names at different times for different decks. This is the Modern Spellcasters deck. This is the Page of Wands, and pages are about communication and messaging. So this page is getting information from the birds. There are 3 birds there, and it is an autumn scene, and I just am drawn to the energies here. Then from the Luminous Spirit Tarot, this is the Page of Swords. And this young page has had it. You can see is holding, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is going on. And you've got one eye closed, kind of a firm set to her mouth. And, you know, I think she's actually tried to communicate and maybe failed. So that's the other side of communication and passing on a message. It's just like, ugh, you're not hearing me. From the Wild Unknown, this is the Daughter of Swords. You had to know this was coming. And I love the cleanness of this card, of this whole deck, but this with the just bursts of color. You know, for me, I don't think of them as stars. I think of them as dragon or lightning bugs, or other bugs catching a reflection. So for me, this is insects. And this Daughter of Swords is waiting to convey her message. She doesn't have anyone to give it to yet. And from Lisa Parker's Tarot Familiars, this is what's called the Knave of Pentacles. And these are young wolves howling to the pack, howling to the night, talking to the moon, and they're just passing on messages one to the other in series, claiming information, communicating boundaries. It's just a wonderful representation. So, those are my Quarterly Tarot faves. And I can't pick a favorite. Honestly, maybe I can. Bitch, please. This might be my favorite court card. I don't know. I also love Father of Swords. So we've got the King and Queen favorites. Let's see if I have a page. Okay, so if I had to do faves, okay, so Father of Swords, favorite king. Out of these, Queen of Coins, King of Cups, and Knave of Pentacles. But then, you know, I'm going, you know, maybe it's this guy. These are really all my favorites. I all have a solid reverence for these cards. But these, I think, would have to be my current favorite court cards. Be happy, be healthy, learn something new every day. Maybe this taught you something new about me, or let you see the court cards from a handful, 2 handfuls of decks, a dozen decks, and helped you decide that you liked a deck or didn't want a deck. Whatever that may be. For me, I think what I learned is this is my favorite court card. right now, currently. She speaks to me. Bitch, please. This is Dee Dee, signing off for now. Ciao.